Hi, everyone. This is Jacqui Cooper with Crypto Mom 2, and I want to welcome everyone back to this episode. Today, we are going to be talking with another creative in the blockchain field, and I'm really excited to share information about Zach and everything that he's created. He's actually giving me advice on NFTs and a lot of other areas, and I love the idea of sharing with you who's listening. So for those of you that are not familiar with Crypto Mom 2, I'm just going to do a little bit of background so you know more about who I am and how I got started. I actually have a law background, but I navigated into education about 18 years ago. So I'm a special educator. And I got into the cryptocurrency area a few years ago, and I've had mentors across the board, people who have had much more experience than me. And I realized that I really wanted to share a lot of what I've been learning with those, so everyone can step forward and be learning, at all different levels, because this is an ever evolving space. I know that I have a lot of e-newsletters in the crypto world and that come to me, and NFTs are about to be at the Thanksgiving parade, the Macy's Thanksgiving parade. They're doing 9,500 NFTs they're giving out for free so it can raise money for a Make-A-Wish Foundation. Last year there were other corporations that got involved with NFTs. We have the mayor of New York. Again, I don't know why I'm just focusing on New York. There's so many different places here, but the mayor of New York said that he was going to accept his salary for a few months in Bitcoin. And then recently I also saw, and this, really warmed my heart as an educator, that he feels that in the school system, kids should learn more about cryptocurrency. So I think that's phenomenal, because just like the internet kind of broke the mold a number of years ago and people were saying, what is this all about? Blockchain's doing the same thing. So I think every generation needs to know about what's coming up and what is, because everyone is building on top of everyone else's wisdom. So with that, I want to say hello, Zach. How are you doing today?
Doing well. Yeah, that's a great intro.
Yes.
Sums up where we're at.
Definitely building blocks, and that's what the blockchain's all about.
Yeah.
So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, where you're located and what you're doing project-wise, because we connected on social media, and during our initial conversation, I was just blown away. So why don't you go ahead and share a little bit more?
Definitely. So my name is Zachary Fitzner. I started a cryptocurrency consulting firm when I was in college, and kind of first introduced to Ethereum mining in college when I had free electricity in my dorm room. So I built a few mining rigs and got introduced to decentralized protocols through reading the Ethereum white paper, and kind of got my start there. After a couple of years consulting, I went off and started my own different side projects and did different things like that. And currently I'm working on a project called Fanflare. That is a link between Twitter and your Ethereum wallet, so that whenever you engage with someone on Twitter, you get automatically rewarded for that engagement with an NFT dropped directly into your Ethereum wallet. So that's really my project right now that I'm working on.
Yeah, I think it's phenomenal. So why did you choose Twitter and not other platforms? What drew you to that?
So realistically, Twitter's API is much more user-friendly. So I do plan on expanding to other networks, LinkedIn, Reddit, different platforms like that. But Facebook and Instagram specifically have some strict protocol around getting approval for using their API. So
interesting. So so it's Twitter based. When you say engagement, what does that mean?
So currently we support retweets. So if you retweet a tweet, then our servers in the background will monitor that retweet, and then we'll mint an NFT. And because we have your Ethereum wallet on file, we'll send it directly there. So kind of putting that link together in the background.
So if I was to retweet, would I have to register with your platform? And
Yes. So the first thing that you can do is you'll either retweet or register for our platform, because we can retroactively will see all the retweets that you've made. So if you've retweeted something from us in the past that has an associated NFT, you'll still get rewarded for that, even if you sign up afterwards. But you do have to sign up in order for us to link those two accounts.
so why don't you go ahead and share again, how would someone, and for those that are listening, if you don't have paper and pen, just come back to this episode and the links will be below, so that way you can sign up and check everything out. And I guess one last thing I need to always say, and I always forget, but it's important. These shows are entertainment, educational, inspirational. They're not financial advice. So always do your own research. But go ahead and share exactly where people should check you out.
Yeah, definitely. So the website's Fanflare. So FANFLARI or RE.io. And then you can contact me at Zach@fanflare.io if you have any questions. Additionally, we're on Twitter, so it's fan_flare. You can retweet and get an NFT for free.
That's awesome. So that, you just said the magic word, free. Why would someone give an NFT for free? I get that question asked so many times. Why do people do that?
So there's a lot of different reasons you might want to give away an NFT for free. Specifically in the case of the Twitter engagements being linked to free NFTs, it's kind of that reward to give to fans who have been there since like you've just started. So say you have 10 followers on Twitter and you are an artist and you want to make an NFT and just kind of get your art out there prior to being a big name. You might link your art to your Twitter and say the first 100 people to retweet this can get this NFT. People really like your art. They'll retweet because they like your art and intrinsically they want that NFT. So there's kind of that support because they're a fan of yours, hence the name, Fanflare.
I love it.
And so that's kind of where the incentive for people to link these free NFTs.
Okay, so do people have to have a wallet then?
Yes, so they do need to have a wallet, but they don't necessarily need to have a browser extension. I typically would prefer, I would say to have MetaMask, but even if you just copy and paste in your wallet address, that works too on the site.
So when they have the wallet, let's say it's for MetaMask or a different one, and they are participating with your platform, what kind of, do they get coins or is it just NFTs? How does that work?
Yep, so it's just NFTs. I think of our app more as a utility of artists trying to create these links between their NFTs and their tweets. You don't even necessarily even need to use our platform after signing up, because you can retweet on Twitter natively and still get rewarded in your wallet. So if you sign up once with us, it'll forever connect that wallet, and you can don't even come back to our site if you don't want to. It is helpful though to see which tweets do have linked to NFTs. So on our homepage, you can see. Is it okay for me to screen share?
Yeah, go ahead. You can share. So the NFTs that we get rewarded with, do they have a value?
So, just as any other NFT, the value is based on the holder or kind of the speculation of the holder.
Right.
So this is a new artist that just joined the platform.
Beautiful. For those that are not on the video side, it is just phenomenal in terms of the colors, the shapes, the movement, everything. It's like you're in an art gallery watching, looking at an NFT. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and this is one of the newer artists on our platform, and I reach out to them really liking their art. And they typically sell things on OpenSea, but they supporting the community and seeing this new technology just hopped on board. And we're really excited to have them on board because obviously, as you can see, it's awesome.
Yeah.
So what you do here is if you were to have signed up, you would just click the view tweet and it'd bring you to Twitter. And I've already retweeted this, so it's directly in my wallet, but it just kind of
That is
mixes too.
that is so awesome. And so the NFTs, I've used OpenSea and that type of thing, but I'm still a newbie to all this. Where are they held? Where are these
Yes.
NFTs held?
So here's the sign up page. I can just go into my account and I can show. Let's do.
Are they held in OpenSea?
Yep. So, well, OpenSea is primarily a marketplace, but it's also a wallet. Like you can view your wallet via OpenSea. So if you connect via MetaMask, so you can see this was when I was testing. I am a fan of Office Space. So here's an NFT on the blockchain here in my wallet.
Yep.
And you can go here and you can see the details of the contract address, which blockchain it's on, the token standard being used. And the secret behind how we can mint these tokens for so cheap is because they're on Polygon chain, which is a side chain of Ethereum. You can always bridge them over to the Ethereum network for a fee, but they're minted on Polygon for kind of that efficiency. But if we do go on,
go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say, if you do go on to OpenSea, you can see that it's like this is the contract address of where this token was minted, when it was minted, and the block it was minted in, what method it was used, and kind of this is the behind the scenes look as to what that NFT is.
I have to tell everyone, Zach is a phenomenal coder. And I mean, he was navigating back and forth on different platforms one day when we were talking offline, and it just blew my mind because, you know, for me, my mind just doesn't go that way. But so now that we know, okay, how to sign up and that we can get free NFTs and that the NFTs have obviously a value based upon what, you know, people might perceive. So my question is, okay, let's say that I sign up and I want to create something that can get retweeted for Crypto Mom 2. So would I create an NFT specifically for that, for my fan base to tweet out?
Yep, definitely. And I mean, I don't know if you're prepared to do it on the call, but I can walk you through it if you'd want.
Well, what I probably not on the call, and I appreciate that only because I would like to figure out what it is that I would like to offer my fans. And well, let me ask you this question. What are the steps? Because an idea just popped into my head. What are the steps?
So really all you need is the asset, the digital asset, which could be a photo, a video, a GIF, all those kind of different things that can be an NFT, and then the name of the NFT, and that's it.
But I would have to first, which I'm not, but I will be, I would have to join Fanflare first in order to be able to upload and to do this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, well, everyone who's listening, after the Thanksgiving time period, and everyone have a happy Thanksgiving, depending upon when you're listening to this. After the Thanksgiving time, I will be definitely joining Fanflare and creating an NFT that will get tweeted out and retweeted and gifted to you guys, because I think it's a great way for me to say thank you to all my fans and those that are in my network. And Yeah, so I think that this would be pretty phenomenal. So what else have I not asked you about Fanflare that we should know about?
Um, I think we've covered it all. It's pretty simple. I think that's maybe something that I want to touch upon, how easy it is just to sign up, where you log into Twitter and just paste in your Ethereum address, assuming that you've already have a wallet. And then that's pretty much it. You can kind of go about retweeting and using
So,
Twitter as a platform.
so you're saying that I should go to my Twitter account right now and do I put in Fanflare and then it'll come up, or how does that work?
Oh, sure. So you would just go to the Fanflare address here.
All right, so why don't you go ahead and it's fanflare.io. Okay, I'm gonna have you stop sharing for a sec.
Okay, sure.
And I am gonna get into my Twitter, and I'm gonna show my Twitter, guys, so that way we can do an actual walkthrough. All right, so here is my Twitter, and now I'm going to go to tweet. Is that what I'm going to do?
So if you could just go to the website Fanflare.
Okay, so you want me to go on a new browser then?
Yeah, a new browser.
All right, and fanflare.io,
Yep.
and I see it's already there, so I'm going to do that, and there we go. Okay, so all right,
And so
I need to sign up though.
Yep. So if you click on the like plus button in the middle.
Got it.
And then sign up. Yep.
Got it. Email address. All right. So I have a lot of email addresses. I'm going to take it off share for a quick second. And let's see, I will do. There you go. All right, and then it says connect your MetaMask wallet. Okay, I can do that. Well, that's not as easy because I have to remember my passcode. So we will do that, and well, I'll do it offline after our conversation. But for everyone, I am seeing how easy it is. But like everything else, we have a lot of passwords, and so if you don't remember your password, you definitely have to look it up. So after I sign up, I will then create the NFT and do all the steps. So I always do on my talks, like a tip and a place. Is there any tip that you'd like to share with people who are looking at getting into this whole area? What would you recommend? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, definitely. I would say to subscribe or follow people on Twitter who you're interested in their opinion for like cryptocurrency and things in general like that. That's how I get most of my news. And it's not necessarily the traditional news source, but I would say that's the fastest way to kind of keep a pulse of the crypto space.
And any location that, since I love to travel all around, any location or a place that you think that people should check out, a favorite hang up that you go to and you like?
Well, there's a specific Ethereum conference coming up that happens every year. It's called ETH Denver. So that's something to take note of if anyone kind of is interested to look up.
Yeah.
ETH Denver.
Okay.
It's been like one of the initial Ethereum-based hangouts.
That would be great. I'm gonna definitely have information in the blog below for everyone, who wants to check that out. I know this year I'll be in April heading down to Miami for the Bitcoin conference. I'll be volunteering there. I'm really super excited about that. But again, there's a lot of different conferences that are happening all over. So definitely it's a way to stay connected and with like-minded people, and also just to see the creativity that's in this space. So
Yeah.
why don't you go ahead and share one more time for those that are listening, how they can connect with you.
Yep. So you can email me at zach@fanflare.io, or you can directly message me on Twitter at fan_flare.
That's awesome. Everyone, definitely check it out. Message me if you have any questions, especially, if you have any ideas on the type of NFTs you'd like me to create to give away. And I'm looking forward to this. Thank you so much and have a great day.